Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back to Tarot Noir, and I am your intuitive tarot reader, Tarot D, aka TAB. How are you guys doing today? Yep, I'm back with another video, Okay, topic is Young Thug. This is a celebrity tarot reading today. Make sure that you understand that all readings on this channel is for entertainment purposes only. Also, my channel is for adults only. Okay, let's go ahead and cleanse the space. I would like to thank my spiritual ancestors, my passed on loved ones, my spiritual deities, my spiritual God and goddesses for leading me, protecting me, saving me, transforming me. Okay, thank you for the abundance that I have in my life. Thank you for the protection I have around me. Thank you for repelling negative energy and negative influences out of my life, negative people out of my space. Thank you for all the lessons that I have learned in this lifetime. I continue to follow your guidance. Thank you for everything. We are one. Okay. Yes, I had to come on here, y'all. And I waited because a lot has transpired. This reading is a celebrity tarot reading. We are reading Young Thug. Okay. The internet is in a frenzy right now because of these leaked audio tapes. Okay. They are claiming, if you have not, it's on the tapes. I have to say it's all alleged, but it's on the tapes. If you have not been tuning in to the internet, Young Thug was allegedly caught ratting on YSL members. Um, a case in 2015 in reference to the Birdman and Lil Wayne, when Lil Wayne got his bus shot up, and I mean, he was talking about his right hand man, which I thought his right hand man Gunna. The YSL, the whole YSL situation is just all over the place. There are so many videos out there right now on it. I can give you some directives, which is I would tune in to academics, because he actually have conversations with some of these people. Um, they have breakdowns on AK-40, King AK-47, Hip Hop Buddha, Seti Nash, all of your hip hop um, major platforms is talking about this case right now, and the audio is there so you can listen to it yourself and make your own decision. So the reading today that we're going to do has nothing to do with what has happened, but what is going to happen now forward. Okay, I decided to take out the vampire tarot. Okay, because this is a vampire type of situation here. They are calling Atlanta Ratlanta right now. I mean, it's just crazy right now. It's just crazy right now. Okay, so moving forward, what is going to happen with Young Thug and the situation with these tapes? What is the energy surrounding him? What is his thoughts, feelings about the situation? I know he made some posts the other day. I think a day ago he made some posts in reference to it. But what is really going on? Show us exactly what's going on with Young Thug and these leaked tapes. His thoughts about the situation now that everything is aired out. Two of Cups. Something about this female right here. It could be the lady that was on the tape. Her name is Mariah. Not, is it Mariah? Correct me in the comments. Young Thug's girlfriend, wife. Okay, listening to her, being in partnership with her. I guess they are in a very serious relationship. I don't know if they're married or not. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if they're married, but this is kind of like the energy. Listening, she's kind of leaning in, holding his hand, guiding him, maybe persuading him to make a certain decision. I know she was on one of the phone calls, the jail phone calls that was leaked. So this is her energy very well being a part of the situation. Okay, so she could be, not lying, but leading him or persuading him, um how to handle the situation. He trusts her. He trusts her a lot. Hierophant, ordained order, making it right. Let me get one more on Hierophant. Okay. I feel like we have a Page of Swords here. This is the watching card. This is the spying card and the watching card. There's more to this story. I feel like something in reference to this leaked audio tape. Somebody is watching his every move on how Young Thug is going to handle the situation. They are hoping that he does the right thing. Hierophant is always ordained order, making things right. There's something else hidden here. There's something else hidden here. And there's someone in the background with the dagger that's watching, and it's almost giving like, you better not say nothing, or you better not. I'm watching your every move, Young Thug. Somebody is watching Young Thug real tough, and they're hoping that he makes this situation right. This could also possibly be a younger male that is an air sign. This person, this little energy right here, I feel like it's somebody that's watching, but does not I feel like it's someone watching and they don't care how the public perceives them. They're watching with a dagger in their hand. It's kind of giving, you better or else. You better tell the truth about this situation or else. This is a younger air sign. Okay, that's watching. Okay, we got the Ace of Wands. New beginning. Leading with passion. So I'm thinking this could very well be a new musical project. Okay, let's keep going. Eight of Cups. Somebody, yes, it's something. Okay, so the Eight of Cups, you see the lady, she's kind of looking away from the glass, looking away from the drinks, temptation, putting her hand up to the temptation. I really feel like this lady that's in Young Thug's life is really trying to guide him to make better decisions, to maybe stay away from the drugs, stay away from alcohol, allegedly. I'm going to say allegedly. There are some habits that she doesn't approve of. And I really feel like she genuinely cares about Young Thug and what this can do to his mental health. Also, you can look at it like this. He doesn't want to face the truth. You know, all his business has become aired out. How he truly feels about certain rappers that was in YSL. All of that has been revealed, and he doesn't want to admit that, or he may be in self-denial about the situation. Okay. But here with this Ace of Wands being here, I just feel like her main objective is to, okay, so what if everybody turns their back on you? Let's move on. Let's work on this new album. Let's move on with our life. Let's start this new beginning. Okay. But he doesn't, in order to go for a new beginning, you have to transform some things to start this new beginning. And he doesn't want to face the truth that he did this. Like, he got aired out. Let's keep going here. Five of Wands, competition. You see the lady, the poster board, the face of YSL, competition. Okay, he does mention about buying streams for Gunna. That he's the one who helped him get the #1 album. Very much on who wants to be the face of YSL. Okay, I mean, Young Thug got a lot of people, but they know Gunna too. They love Gunna too. There's multiple different rappers that's involved in a situation. This is Five of Wands, 5 people competing to be the face of YSL, or, you know, just competing in the music industry. This is a competition. Okay. So I want to get some more energy on this particular card. Let me get one more on this Page of Swords. it might be Gunner. I'm not. I feel like it's somebody he know, but it's somebody that if he don't tell the truth about some stuff, this person's gonna stab him in the back. Four of Wands, reunion, maybe a reunion, maybe a concert or something. Maybe somebody's working on a concert, or they want to bring this situation together. They want to heal the situation. There's someone within this group wants to heal this situation. They believe that this whole situation with the leak tapes has gotten out of hand. They want to bring the group back together. There's four unks here. So I feel like there's someone in the background that's just like, let's try to put this to rest and just come out with an album or try to move past what's already been done. Okay, so let's go into our Lost Hollow deck. Let's keep going. What can we find out? Ten of Wands, burden. Yeah, that's Young Thug right there. Oppression. He's having a mental war. His perception by the fans now, his fans are 50-50 on. 50 of them are with Gunner, not Gunner, with Young Thug, and the other 50% is not. A lot of people call him a rat. This is definitely tormenting him mentally. Let's keep going. He's going through a lot of burdens. Nine of Cups, happiness. Okay, let's keep going. Five of Swords. Five of Wands and Five of Swords. Ooh, okay. Let's go into the Nine of Cups. Happiness. You see the female. Okay. This relationship, it is pretty evident. It's pretty evident. This lady and him are really one and one. Like they are a real couple. They are happy with each other. But we have people in the background that I really feel whoever put out this leak tape, they wanted to hurt him. They wanted this out. This was something that they wanted to defeat Young Thug. This is all about who's the I'm not going to say the king of Atlanta, because some people from Atlanta, they'd be like, it's T.I. and all this other stuff. So I'm not even going to go there. But what I'm saying is this competition, they wanted to bring Young Thug down. What was behind this defeat? They knew this was gonna get him. They knew that this was gonna mess with his mental state. They knew this. Strength. Prince of Pentacles. See, we got the page. We got the Page of Swords, and we got the Prince of Pentacles, which is a page also. These are members in the group. They're challenging his leadership of this YSL group. This is a competition amongst these rappers. Okay. Five of Swords. Okay. Competition, defeat. They knew how to get in his head to make him think the way that he's thinking. Okay. Let's keep going. I want to keep going. So that's two members of the group. It's almost like they trying to sacrifice his reputation in a way. Three of Pentacles, a plan. These two pages are rappers in YSL. They are banding together. There's three pentacles here. You see the three women in the hats, and they got their hands up and everything. That's working together to defeat Young Thug. This is a group effort to assassinate his reputation, his loyalty. This is a public sacrifice. That's what this is. What led to this? What was the straw that broke the camel's back? Oh, wow. Okay, wait a minute. We got another page. We got 3 pages. How many members are there in YSL? Let me know. We have 3 pages. Betrayal. This is a public sacrifice. We got the tower card right here. This was planned to bring down Young Thug and his reputation in the music industry. Princess of Cups. Okay? Yes. This is a public look at this Prince of Cups right here. You see how he looks sacrificed? This was a plan. This was a plan. Everybody, see, okay, I'm starting to see the picture. When these tapes leaked to the public, of course the public was like, what? Young Thug said this and that and this and that. These pages, these other members knew this tape was going to leak. This is not a shock to them. This was part of the plan. This is part of the plan to sacrifice people of his fans to show his real face, his real mask, to unmask him in public. You see how he's hung up there? Yeah. This was an ultimate betrayal of 3 of these members. 3 swords piercing the heart. Supposed to be a group, right? They knew this tape was coming out. They already knew about it. Tower, shake up, chaos. He didn't know about it. He didn't know about it. With this Princess of Cups, I wonder. I'm really feeling like she's not in this situation. But did she know about this? The lady that young Thug is with, does she know about this backhanded plan? 2 of Swords, peace. She's trying to bring peace about the situation. Okay, so she's really not a part of this situation. The 3 males, the other people that's involved, they knew this tape was coming out. They knew that he was going to get aired out. This is a public sacrifice. Okay, for the new face of YSL, or to build another group. Okay, we're going to take about a couple more cards from this deck, and then we're going to go into what's the tea. Yeah, this is sad, y'all. But I'm not going to get into all that because the rat conversation, there's so many people that's in rat. Okay, so we got strength. We got 2 strength cards. See, somebody want to say something. See, strength is about taming the beast. Somebody who's not talking is taming the beast, taming their tongue. They could very well unleash the truth. And I really feel, I keep looking at this damn Page of Swords, and I just feel like this Page of Swords that's watching, that's not saying nothing, is the one who's taming their mouth. They're watching, but they are prepared. If they are prepared for whatever, though. They're not saying anything, but they're watching. Okay, so let's keep going. Wow. Justice will be served in this situation. Him being a Young Thug being exposed for this situation, this is justice. They knew. Everybody in this play knew. Everybody in YSL knew. They're acting like they didn't know. They knew. They knew this was coming out. Okay, they knew it was coming out. Okay, let's go. Let's go into what's the tea. Justice, will they feel that, yeah, these 3 took justice in their own hands and just publicly sacrificed the main member of YSL, Young Thug. They knew the whole time. They knew. They played him. He think that he had the upper hand in the situation, and he didn't. Everybody knew. I also want to say 21 Savage. I feel like 21 Savage knew he was having this conversation too, like, was in the conversation, but I also feel that he was part of the plan too. Like, as if 21 Savage knew he was going to say something about the other rappers. This was a whole setup. This was a whole setup on Young Thug. Somebody is reflecting. Somebody's impersonating. Okay? They wanted to expose Young Thug for being a fake gangster or a fake person. And they all knew this before this tape. And I also feel like that recorded call, the way it was released, it was just the ultimate setup. I feel like 21 Savage knew they were coming for him and got him, to say some extra stuff on the tape. I really honestly believe that everybody heard it already, except for the public. This is the first time the public is hearing this. Except for the 2015, I think that they already had that out. That was old, but this other tape, yeah, this is part of the plan. Yeah, travel, old child services, kids at risk being neglected. Okay, I'm not gonna say this. Yes, it says child services, but what I'm going to say is there's some abusive situations here. Okay, there is some abusive situations within this group. Okay, child services. When I think of, if I get a child services card, I also think about the FBI. Any type of services, any type of governmental services or investigation. It could also be an investigation. I don't feel like this has anything to do with child services. I just feel like this is the card that, hey, it says reporting something. So talking to the FBI, talking to the agents, travel where? Working, it could be working with the police. That will go under child services, like, that type of genre of things. Okay. Groupie. The group. Karmic friends. Yep. Okay, so this is what I'm picking up on. This is what I'm picking up. Here's the bigger picture. Okay. They want to expose that he was an impersonator. Young Thug is thinking possibly going to the police, maybe seeking some protection from them to travel, to get away from these group of karmic friends. He doesn't trust his set after this because he was the only one that was left out. He knows, I feel like he knows that this is more dangerous than anything right now, especially when you're impersonating as a gang member or whatever you want to call yourself. He's thinking about maybe possibly putting himself in some sort of protection under the FBI or some sort of protection to travel to get away from these group of karmic friends. Can't fully trust them. Tension, secret competition. We had the competition card right here, the Five of Wands. And then it says, keep your friends close and your enemies closer. He doesn't know who to trust. He feels like this could possibly put his life in danger. That's why he is reflecting and really heavily thinking about possibly getting some police help on this so he can travel and get away and be protected from these group of friends, because all of this is out. But what he doesn't know is that they were already in on it. But I think he wants to kind of move around and protect himself. He knows this is not good. I don't think he figured out that they were all in on it. Same shit, different day. Same shit, different day. Okay? This constantly happens. You have to be careful on who you trust in this world. You have to be careful. Everybody's not for you. Everybody is not for you. Your closest friends, your closest family members can turn on you on at a spick of a dime, and you gotta be careful. This ain't nothing new because it's a celebrity or this is a celebrity rap group. This ain't nothing new. This type of stuff happens to regular people every day. It's just that this is on a bigger scale because they are rap celebrities. And the fans want to feel that if they get their music from Young Thug and he's sitting up here talking about he gangster and all this, they want to believe that Young Thug is about that life. But because he's been exposed as an impersonator, it takes away from that image. And then his fans are left saying like you a whole fake. But this happens a lot. This ain't nothing new. It's just on a bigger scale. Bad reputation. His reputation is scarred. That's what this was about. He's about to go and run and try to seek some protection. Because he realized he really do have fans that really live that life. Okay? He have fans that really, really listen to his music and thought he was really about that life. And then this come out, you know what I'm saying? You can't trust nobody. Everybody's fake smiling. He don't know who to trust. It's bothering him. I told you somebody's watching him, stalker, watching obsessively, possibly jealous of the relationship that he has with this young lady. Okay, happiness hater, watching in the background. Okay, so let's keep maybe a couple more cards. Tell me more about this Page of Swords. This is a bad position to be in. I can understand why he would want to seek protection for his life. That's how I take this card. It's not about, child protective services, because I could have got a son card and that's an ultimate child card. And if that would have came out, I would have said, okay, well, there's obviously something here, or Six of Cups where there's two children here. No, this is seeking protection because he know there are people. He's thinking everybody just found this out, but everybody knew this was going to come out. Everybody in that group knew this was going to come out. And he's in fear of his life. He may not act like it, but he is. And he wants to run. He wants to get somewhere safe because his reputation is destroyed. He know people are watching him, stalking him due to this situation. Spiritual hater again. He could be the spiritual hater. It could be someone in his energy that is happy with a female. Okay, Gunner. I think Gunner. It was reported on the tape that Gunner was like trying to go back to his wife. Go back to his girlfriend. And Young Thug had a problem with that. So this could very well be he could be jealous of the relationship that Gunner has. Okay, spiritual hater. It could go either way. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Mm-mm-mm. Happiness hater. Yeah. Yeah. Young Thug is hating on a relationship with this Page of Swords. This Page of Swords is just, it won't go nowhere. When I look up, I'm looking at this. This is someone close. This is someone he's watching. He's the only one that haven't said anything yet. You know? Your light irritates their demons. Possible jealousy. Jealousy is the reason why Young Thug started talking or trying to flip the script on Gunna. He could have been jealous of him. Okay. Let's go into the Egyptian oracle. Let's go to what is that? Okay, so what's going to happen at the end of this? Like, what is going to happen here? Transformation. Somebody's going to be transforming here. Wholeness. Being ordinary. Okay. There's going to be there's going to be a transformation here. Someone is not, when they come back on the scene, and I want to say this is not Young Thug at all. This is not Young Thug at all. I don't feel that. I feel like this is for Gunna. I feel like this is Gunna's input on this situation. That he's going to just be ordinary after this situation. Just regular. Not with all the jewelry and all this and all that. He's coming out to be himself. Understanding. Completeness. Someone is going to feel relieved now, no longer dealing with Young Thug. I can tell you that. Someone is understanding that this cycle is over with him, and they are going to transform and actually be the artist that they want to be, being ordinary, not with all the the glitter, the jewelry, the chains, the big rides. This person is going to transform because they understand they can't trust young Thug. Okay, they understand that they can be themselves and still feel complete and whole. Okay, the mask done fell off now. Now they can be themselves. Okay, yeah, but my thing is also he really didn't see Gunna as his friend. I don't think Young Thug thought any of them was his friends. He used them for his own benefit. It was all fake. The friendship, he was being fake with the friendship. Treating one person one way, treating other person another way. You know? I almost feel like he made people feel like they wasn't good enough. And that's why I feel like, where's my justice card at? This is justice being served. I don't think that he did right by them, by the other YSL members. I don't feel like he was doing them right. A lot of backhanding stuff, a lot of talking about them, a lot of, you know, miscommunication, if you want to say, a lot of lies told. But once this group come crashing down and everybody go their own way, everybody's going to feel better. Okay. One more card. Devastation. That's his justice. You see them on the boat leaving. Yeah, Young Thug is trying to get out of here. He know it's over, and the group know it's over, and everybody was in on it because they knew that he was dirty from the beginning. You know what I'm saying? You can't have one conversation with one person and say, "Oh, I bought 50,000 streams," and not expect that person to find out. I think Gunna knew he was talking mess about him. I think Gunna, Lil Baby, I think they all knew. I think they all knew. But it's a heavy price to pay It's a heavy price to pay when you don't do your friends right, or when you don't do your constituents right, or your co-workers right, whatever. And I just feel the threes keep coming up too in this reading. So I feel like all three of these artists is gonna leave his ass. Like they're not gonna be dealing with him no more. That's terrible. I got Hope at the bottom. Maybe that's Young Thug thinking that this is not gonna affect his music career, but it is. It is a world of devastation. And I don't know if he live in Atlanta, but if he did live in Atlanta, you gotta imagine going to the gas station, going everywhere. People know this stuff about you. Like, yeah, he's probably gonna relocate cities, maybe even countries. I wouldn't put it past him. But everybody else, we really gonna see some artists rise from this situation and really work on their own projects and really really take it to a whole nother level. Okay, I really feel that way. I feel like there's one particular person that's probably gonna bust out with an album. It's gonna be pretty good, and it's probably the most quietest one. Okay, so that concludes the Young Thug reading today. Thank you for tuning in. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next reading. Thank you.